Jagex just released their player support and anti-cheating statistics for, May and April this year? Well, May's not even over yet, but we're going to see how much better they can improve over time. So, average response time in May is 45.1 hours. Is that good? They normally say 24 to 48 hours. So that's actually on the high end of acceptable. Right? This is email time, by the way, for them to respond by email. The ticket satisfaction score is 70.91%. Is that right? I'd imagine that's only for people who are saying they're satisfied or leaving a response. Support queries resolved in April, 33,292 resolved with 131,000 year to date. So far, May 19th, they've done 131,000 resolved. Now, does that mean I got a friend here? Okay, I won't say his name, but he's massive botter, right? He's put a lot of reports through to Jagex, like a lot of this fucking shit is. Come on, Discord. Here you go. Here it is. Does this count as resolved when it's his account recovery from being hacked? You know, cancelling memberships, then account access, sure. Domestic violence ban. Domestic violence? Well, enjoy getting doxxed. So incorrect ban, open, but then account access was solved. So these are all solved, but it was actually just Jagex saying no. Okay, that's all it was. Don't know what that domestic violence shit was. Hit the fuck out of the demon butler? Maybe. We'll worry about that another time. Fucking hell. I guess we'll have to ask him. But the point still stands is they're just ticking off a bunch of solved. So I don't believe this horse shit for a minute because all those, they just went through in one day and just said yes to all, like solved them all and closed them, but didn't actually do shit. So I don't like that number. Support center views. 3 million views. 800k in April, and then report action messages. So that means people getting reported, 89,000. So reports have gone up a shit ton just in April alone. I guess that's with the new reporting thing, right? That's good. So let's have a look at here. Macro bans. So bans, 301,000 bans. RuneScape 3 is 8,000. No one cares about RuneScape. 301,000 bans. 1.1 million bans for macroing in OSRS. And at least like fucking 10k of those are Shangaz. So all the cunts reporting me for botting hand eggs? No, but that's bans though. Oh, you mean the other report, right? Yeah, of course. So is RuneScape 3 harder to bot? Is RuneScape 3 easier to play? Or is RuneScape 3 just less cunts are playing it, so there's less bots? Is it less profitable? Who knows? I don't. Well, I do. GP removed 10 trillion this year from Jagex. But 11 trillion from RuneScape 3. But RuneScape 3 Gold, I believe, is easier to get a hold of, right? Probably harder to bot in terms of how complex it is as a game. As opposed to RuneScape, Oscar RuneScape, I'd probably agree. Real trade bans. Only 4,000 people real trading RuneScape 3. That's because it's worth fuck all. Versus Oldschool Runescape's 52,000. You're welcome, guys. Chat spam mutes, 10,000. Alright, dude. That's it. That's. I mean, what do you guys? 1 million macro bans is insane. What does this tell us? What do we? There's a 70% satisfaction rate, and the average response time is 48 hours. What about the people that are being reported and banned and being unbanned? That's what I would like to know. They would never share that information because that means that they can that it proves that there's faults in their system and that you have an excuse, right? But it tells us they don't know how to fix the problem, just band-aid it. You're kind of right. Considering there's 1.1 million macro bans in 5 months, in 19 days, that's a lot. I appreciate the honesty, but 10% of the people that they've banned are currently playing. Like that number. That's 10% of equal to 10% of the people that have been banned so far this year for macroing. There's always 100k plus people playing, which means that they can't beat the botting problem. The botting is faster than the banning. Is that all bots or real people? I would imagine both. Mostly bots. Considering that yesterday there was 126,000 people online. There's 117,000 people online today. There'll be 107,000 people on tomorrow. This number will keep going up though. 10 trillion gold being removed, that's not that big of a deal. Like, that's pretty standard, yeah. Most bots get banned on Tutorial Island. They do, yes. Most other big bot farms, a lot of those are from hacked accounts as well. Given how high the numbers are in April, it seems like there's a significant uptick of them taking action. Yes, well, that was the dedication that Jagex made. That's what the CEO, what was his name? Mod fucking Prince Charming. He basically was saying April onwards we're going to start kicking goals. And, I mean, you can see that, considering that the majority of shit happening is in April. Most of the reports that they've taken action against are in April alone, you know? More center views in April than the rest of the year. You've got 300, you got a quarter, over a quarter of the bans in April alone, you know? Mod North, that's it, yeah. No way they get banned Tutorial. No, they do, yeah, absolutely. 10 trillion isn't really that much. Oda has 5% of that. That's only one account. Oda block this, Oda block, Oda block. The mutes, that's just, mutes are questionable. Real trade bans, I feel like there should be more. 52,000 is kind of cringe. But a lot of people are screaming that these are false bans too. So the problem with real trade bans is if you trade someone who's real traded, you are at risk of being real trade banned, right? Does anyone remember when you could watch them get banned? Yeah, they did that not long ago. It was okay, but they kept missing a lot of obvious bots. So, interesting numbers. Good to see. All right. Well, Jagex, I hope you guys do better in the near future, and hopefully we can get a bit more context. Even like monthly or bi-monthly updates on this stuff. Maybe every 3 months, just an update on more information than this as well. I would like to know if they can differentiate which are bots and real players too. Like how many macro bans were botters, how many macro bans were players. But then you're botting regardless, aren't you? I mean, auto-clicking versus botting, is there a way for them to tell a difference? I don't know. Like how much is a bot farm? How much is just one Andy trying to like not want to fucking hierarchy shit in his player own house? Who knows? Yeah, I feel like the real trade bans need to be looked at though, because I know that was it Modaiza, I think it was, that confirmed that if you've just traded someone who's real traded, you're at risk of being banned, and that means they can't tell the difference, and that's not good. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him, goddamn! Fuck me, look at that boy. It's huge! You got a big boy.